Well, it's hard to believe it's almost a year since we talked to Joanne Clague originally about this scheme for pumps for kids. And Joanne, here we are. You've hit your targets, you've even succeeded, I understand, and making a big difference, especially for some kids on the Isle of Man.
That's right, yeah. We set out to raise 20,000 and we've actually raised 55 or more than now, because the money's still coming in, it's amazing, yeah, it really is. And we've got about, I think, 12 children now who are on pumps who might not otherwise be on a pump yet. They might still be on a waiting list, so it's been wonderful. And this event today, you've got the big cheques, I see, and... Yeah, what we wanted to do was just say thank you, really, to the people who've been involved, the fundraisers, but also the people up at the hospital, the staff up there, and the management. Because without their support we just wouldn't have been able to do it. And the members of the Manx Diabetic Group Committee, who've all been very helpful and supportive. And we just thought we'd have a champagne afternoon tea to say thank you to everybody.
Well, you did something right, because you even won an Excellence Award, didn't you, your group? We did, for teamwork it was, yeah. And again, that was because there were so many different elements working together. It was an Isle of Man newspapers campaign as well, as involving the charity and the hospital. So there were a lot of different people involved. So do you stop now? I mean, you've helped out 12 kids there. Where do you go from here? What we set out to do was get rid of the waiting list, and we've achieved that, and we're very happy with that. So we've achieved our aim. The bank account is still open inside the Manx Diabetic Group bank accounts. So there are still funds in there. But I think really now what we want to do is let the people in the know, the experts up at the hospital, decide how those remaining funds should be spent. I mean, the campaign was pumps for kids, obviously, so it has to be spent on pumps, but there are you can have pumps upgraded, you can buy accessories for pumps, so it's really the hospital will identify the need from now on. So now a special guest today is going to be making a speech. We can cut to that now. This is Danielle. Tell them the story. Yes, Danielle. She's 7 now. She was 6 when the campaign started, and she's the daughter of Joanne Wilkinson, who's one of the organisers for Pumps for Kids. And Danielle is a pump user. She's been on a pump since she was 2. And she's just such a gorgeous little girl. She's got such a lovely smile. So she was the face on our leaflets. And when it came to today, we thought, well, somebody ought to say something. We need somebody to make a little speech. And I thought, well, why not the little girl who's been the face of the whole thing? So. Okay, well, let's leave it with part of that now. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for coming to our party to celebrate the end of our Pumps for Kids campaign. Thank you for helping us raise more than £55,000 to buy pumps for children. Yay!